Welcome everyone to our Hatha yoga class. My name is Tammy and this is Cypress. He's going to be assisting us with all our postures, poses that we'll be moving through. Beginning our class at the honor mat. Oh, he's off. Okay, so beginning our class on our mat. Our theme for our class is relieve lower back pain. Something that, of course, at different times we have lower back pain, feels differently for all. So we'll work through our pelvis and back of the hamstrings and back of the legs, hamstrings, and then the front of our thighs. Rolling over to your back. So just come over here. Right beside me. Okay, knees are bent. Just checking in to see how your lower back is doing right now. It may be a little lifted, but having the knees bent, it does take that pressure off. Bring the right knee into the chest, left knee into the chest, and just let yourself hold this pose. Now breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Your body softens with the exhale breath. Take the right foot down, left foot down. From here, we come into a flowing movement, bridge. Palms down towards the ground. Inhale, draw your pelvis up towards the sky. Exhale, draw your pelvis down. Inhale, draw your pelvis up to the sky. Exhale, draw it down. 3 more times through, use your breath. Always looking up towards the sky when you come into bridge. One more time. Okay, and hold. Cross your right ankle over the left knee for figure 4. And just hold here into the right hip, opening up. Now, deeper stretch. Wrap your hands around the left leg and picking it up towards the chest, flexing both of the feet, taking pressure off the back, and hold. What I'm doing, Mom. Okay, take the left foot down to the ground and cross your right ankle, cross your left ankle over the right knee. Hold for a moment. And then the deeper stretch, wrap your hands around the right leg, take your foot off the ground. Knee comes closer in towards the chest. And hold, flexing your feet.
Look what I'm doing, Mom.
Why don't you come beside me, Cypress? A
Well,
little bit
I am.
closer.
I'll
Scooch this way. Scooch up. Okay, everyone, let's release. And then knees, bring them into the chest for cradle hold. Okay, right foot down, left foot comes down. If you have a block, a foam block, you can place it between the knees when we come into bridge. So I'm just going to just roll over and I'm just going to get my foam block here. You can place a pillow between your knees too. Okay, placing.
Where's mine?
Well, you can use mine. Here you go. And then into bridge, and then we'll do the flowing movement again. So hold your block between the knees and inhale, draw your pelvis up. Exhale, draw down. Inhale, draw up. Exhale, draw down. 3 more times. Engage your core, energy loss, as your bandhas. 2 more times. Last time through. And hold. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Now, just checking in with your lower back again. See if there's any change. It may have softened a little bit. Just the movement that we did. Coming over to your right side for fetal. So right arm can come overhead and then roll over to your right side and make your way up. And then come to all fours. Okay, coming to all fours here. And your mat savers. Okay, into cow and then cat. Okay, into cow. Nice big arch through our spine. Lift your heart up to the sky. Exhale, into cat. Big arch. Inhale. Draw your heart up to the sky. Exhale to cat. Inhale. To cow. And we have sound effects too. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. And then release. For our next pose, child's pose, Balasana. Into child's pose. Uncurl your toes. Draw your pelvis back and sit. Sit back into the heels. Place your forehead down to the ground.
We're holding the poster, right?
We are. Extended side, child's pose. So walk your arms over to the left side and stretching just into the side of our body here.
We're holding the poster again.
And slowly walk your arms over to the right side and hold. Child's pose extended.
We're
Child's pose.
we're holding the post.
We are.
Yeah.
Back to the center. And then come up to all fours. Hands and knees, just like this. And hold. Downward facing dog. Step forward with the right hand. Left hand into downward facing dog.
This is the whole facing dog.
Yes. And just holding alternate knee bends. So at this point, our hamstrings are probably just a little bit tight here. Just walking it out. Taking pressure off the wrist. Holding lightly through your finger pads down towards the ground. Okay, bend through the knees. Come back into child's pose here first. And then we're going to do a little something different with downward facing dog. It's twisted dog.
Hey, Mom, that really hurts my head.
Yeah, you have to take your head off the ground. Okay, back to downward facing dog. So head off the ground. There you go. Okay, downward facing dog and twisted dog. Twisted dog, take the right hand and then hold on to your left ankle. So come from the inside and then hold on to the left ankle. And then with your body, twist underneath your armpit. So rotate underneath your armpit, look underneath your armpit.
Or my hand.
Come down to all fours.
Well, if I hold on to my leg, it really hurts my hand.
Okay, take a break.
Okay.
And slowly release back to downward facing dog. Come into the other side.
Oh, on my
So hold onto your right ankle with the left hand. So from underneath, and then pull your body underneath your armpit. Look underneath your armpit.
Okay, we do. My head's too big. My arm is too big.
Okay, and slowly release back to downward facing dog. And then to all fours, wag your tail. All fours, say first, wag your tail like a dog. There you go.
That's a cat.
Okay. And downward facing dog. One more time. Step forward with the right hand, left hand, downward facing dog. Bend through the knees.
Oh, that's really
Walk
hard.
your feet towards the front of the mat. Ankles, knees, hips in line with each other, and now ragdoll. So bending the knees enough to help keep the back flat, and then just ragdoll. Sway
Mommy.
side to side.
Where are you?
Right here. Come over here. Okay, hold center. Halfway lift, come up to halfway with a flat back, and then release and fold. 2 more times, let's do this, and come up to halfway, flat back, and then slowly release, let the head hang. 1 more time, come up to halfway, lift, flat back, and then slowly release, head hangs. Inhale, coming all the way up, arms come up overhead, and then exhale, hands to the heart center.
Hey,
Into waterfall for the next pose here. Arms come over your head here. Okay. To make it a little bit easier on your shoulders, you can turn your palms to face each other. And then lift up, lengthen through your spine. So
Hey,
elongate
Mommy.
through your spine and then lift
Mom.
over. Keep
Mommy.
lengthening, keep
Mommy.
lifting. Yes, Cypress.
Okay, there's a picture of the other way on the bottom.
Yes, very nice. And then slowly release, dive forward again. Inhale, come up to halfway, flat back. Exhale, take your hands to the floor into our first sun salutation. Step back with the right foot, left foot come to a plank. Jut the body forward, come down to the knees, slowly lower into the ground, elbows hug the waist. Uncurl the toes, inhale to up dog. Exhale, release 2 more times. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, release 1 more time. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, release. Now to cobra. Placing your right, I'm sorry. Placing your right elbow underneath your shoulder and then the left elbow underneath your shoulder. Draw your heart up towards the sky, pubic bone down. Pull your navel in towards the spine. You're pressing, yes, pressing down through your forearms, tops of your feet. You may squeeze your glutes. Hold in cobra, elongate through the spine. Same idea as when we came into waterfall. Always think of extending out through the spine. Use your inhale breath. Your inhale breath is support for your spine. So thinking about that deep breath. And exhale breath. come into downward facing dog. So take your hands underneath the shoulders and then press up. And then downward facing dog. And hold. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhale, breath, bend through the knees. Look to your hands and walk your feet forward top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release, fold, head hangs. And inhale, coming all the way up. Draw your heart up. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Okay, low lunge for our next pose. Step back, bend through the knees. I'm focused. And step back with your right foot. Nice big step. Come down to a low lunge. So take the knee down towards the ground. Hands come down towards the mat too. And then just hold here.
Mom, look where I am.
Taking a little pelvic tilt here. Pressing your hip down towards the ground. Cypress, you need to go into your mat now.
No.
If you would like a little bit of a deeper stretch into the front of your thigh, you can take your legs further apart from each other.
A bridge.
It is a bridge.
And I can go.
Okay, let's change. Stretching into our hamstrings.
Whoa,
Sit back into this pose. So sitting back, your left toes come up towards the sky. If you'd like a little bit more cushioning for your right knee, you can double up your mat or use a knee block.
No, don't wreck my mat now. I just made it.
You need to come on your mat.
No. Don't put on my mat. You're not.
Okay, slowly release, coming back into the low lunge and then to downward facing dog. And hold. Okay, low lunge for the other side. You can draw the right leg up towards the sky and then step forward, a nice big step forward, come back to low lunge and hold. So find where it's good for you to get a deeper stretch into the front of your quad, into the hip flexors. Draw your pelvis down to the ground. You can double up your mat too. Relax your shoulders. Okay, let's sit back and stretch into the hamstrings. So sitting back and right toes come up towards the sky, suggesting your hands where you need to be.
Whoa. Watch out.
Come into the pose.
I can't even do that.
Okay, slowly release. Take your right foot back down to the ground into downward facing dog. And hold. Okay, come to all fours. Come here. Come to all fours. Right arm, left leg lifts. Little core work here. So take your right hand up to shoulder height, left leg to shoulder height. Toes down towards the ground.
Whoa.
Your right thumb is pointing up towards the sky. And then slowly come down into the other side. Left arm lifts, right leg lifts. Keep holding, keep breathing, relax your shoulder. And then take your hand down to the ground into the other side. Right arm, left leg. And then slowly down into the other side. Keep breathing. and slowly release. Okay, other side. One more time on each side. Strong. And slowly down. And last time for the other side. And release. Okay, to child's pose. And make your way up into Malasana, a low squat here. Take the right foot forward, left foot forward, turn your knees out to each side. It's gonna move a little way so you can see here. Okay, your tailbone comes down towards the ground. Right elbow into the inside of the leg, left elbow in to the inside of the leg. Place your hands to your heart. Come do this with mommy.
What the bridge is stuck.
Okay, cross your legs in front. Okay, holding that low squat. There you go. Place your hands to your center. There you
I'm holding the pose.
go. Okay, slowly release and take your hands forward. Draw your bottom up and step back to plank and hold plank. You can come down to the forearms for plank and hold.
Oh, the stuckiest bridge in the whole world. Stuckiest bridge. I'll try to get through.
Come under the bridge. Keep holding.
I'll come under the bridge.
Breathing.
See if I can get under the bridge.
We hope the bridge does not collapse.
Wow. Crap.
Collapse, I did it.
Oh my.
Okay, 5 more seconds. We hold.
Oh, the body bridge.
And slowly release to child's pose. Okay, and then all fours, step forward with the right hand, left hand back to downward facing dog. Bend through the knees, lift the hands, walk the feet forward. Inhale, come up to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release, fold. And then inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Hands to heart center. Okay. Bend through the knees and step the right foot back.
Yay.
Turn so that your toes are facing towards the front here. Standing tall, lunging over to this side right here. Take your hand down towards the ground, both hands down to the ground. Side lunge. Nice inner thigh stretch. Holding. Slowly walk your hands over to the other side and hold on this side here. Relax your shoulders. Okay, and make your way into a twist. So come to the center, walk your hands to the center. Place your right hand onto your right hip. Straighten out your spine. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twisting to the right side. Release your right hand away from your hip. A little twist here through your neck. You can turn your head towards the right thumb. Shooting the energy out through your fingers. Slowly release, coming out of the twist. Place your right hand down to the ground. Take your left hand, place it onto the left hip. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twisting to the left side. You can take your arm up towards the sky, shooting the energy out through your fingers, and then your head can follow, looking at your thumb. Notice if you're extending, overextending into the shoulder, just draw your shoulder back. And slowly release, coming out of the twist. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, come up to halfway lift and place your hands onto the hips. Inhale, coming all the way up. Small back bend, shine your head up towards the sky. And exhale. Release, bending through the knees, and then step into the front of your mat here, both legs meet. Making our way down towards the ground with a half of a sun salutation on your own time, or you can come with me. Stand tall, big toes touch. Inhale, draw your arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hands to the floor, step up the right foot, left foot. You can jump back and then jutting the body forward, lower yourself into the ground. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then walk, step or jump forward, and then legs come forward and legs out. Okay, sorry, Chris. No, I'm not being. Okay, come sit with me. Okay, legs forward. Here we are, sitting tall. Nice. Come into a twist here. This is always a nice twist. Taking your right leg, cross it over top of the left leg. Okay, left hand comes onto the outside of your right knee, and then we twist towards the right. And twist, look, Cypress, look at my right knee. Look at this knee. Look. Sit up tall. Slowly come out of the twist, back to the center, uncross, and then take your left leg, cross it over top of the right. Place your right hand onto the outside of the left knee, and then twisting over to the other side. So twist at this knee, Cypress. Looking over your shoulder, keep breathing. Inhale, lengthening, exhale, twist a little bit more. And then make your way back towards the center. And then next pose, butterfly. Taking the bottom of your feet together.
I know butterflies.
Yes, I know you do.
This is how they.
Your hands may come behind your head for a little change here.
It's a
And then
butterfly.
open up to the front of our body.
Oh, you're wrong. Woohoo! I'm the butterfly.
Yes.
Woohoo! I can fly.
And slowly release your arms, release the legs. Okay, onto our belly. We roll over under our belly, and our head turns towards the front of our mat. Okay, onto your belly. Lie down. Place your right cheek down towards the ground. Arms are by the sides of your body. Shavasana. Right cheek down. Okay, I like mommy. I like mommy. You're on your belly.
I know I'm on my bed.
You're on the side of your body.
Oh,
Like this.
this is for the nose.
And slowly bring your head back to the center and come into locust. Arms lift, legs lift. Draw your navel in and then lift up. Elongate through the spine. Keep lifting, keep lifting, keep lifting. And then slowly release. The left cheek rest now on your mat. Okay, next pose, half bow. Bring your left, turn your head and bring your left arm up. Hold on to the right ankle with your right wrist.
What do we do?
Let the forehead rest into the back,
Get a hair.
into your forearm. Pelvic tilt, pressing the right side into the mouth.
No. Had to poo.
Flex the right foot here,
What?
kicking away.
Cool.
Call.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
Nice pelvic tilt. We're stretching into the front of our thigh, hip flexors, quad. Slowly release and then into the other side for half bow. Hold onto the left ankle here. Flex your foot. Let the forehead rest into your forearm. Pelvic tilt. Kicking that foot away.
Short back. Go. Cuckoo. Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
Slowly release. Okay, child's pose, our next pose. Sitting back. Cypress sit into mouse. Child's pose.
Your fingers need to be together. They need to be together. That's how it works. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay. Nicely done. Roll over to your back.
Okay.
Roll over to your back. And we lie on our back.
No, I need.
You have to like
No, I need.
and legs come up the wall.
Like this. Then you put that out and turn it between there.
And hold.
We'll take your arm.
Back to knees into the chest. Take your left foot down to the ground. Right knee in. And then bring the right leg up. Slight bend to the knee. Point. Flex.
And do the other one.
Point. And flex.
Right. Flat. There.
Hold the foot flex. Straighten out your leg. Push your heel up towards the sky. You can hold on to the leg with your hands. You can use a towel. Sweet service.
No, I'm fixing.
Okay, extend your left leg straight on the ground, flexing both feet.
Okay.
Slide your left heel back. Take both knees into the chest. Take the right foot down to the ground. Take the left foot up. Knee is bent and point and flex your foot.
And you go get this.
Hold the foot flex. Push your heel up to the sky. And hold behind your leg.
Okay.
Extend your right leg straight down on the ground and hold.
There we go.
Slowly release. Both knees come into the chest and hold.
Okay.
Little twist here through our spine. Bring your legs up and over to the left side. Arms may come in line with your shoulders.
You see here.
Turn your head the opposite way of your legs.
Enjoy.
Close your eyes.
Okay, that's perfect. You just fall. Use it. Locking right here.
Turn your head back to the center. And then with your core strength, take the knees back towards the center. And then we come over to the other side. So bring the legs up and over to the other side. Arms again can come in line with your shoulders. Turn your head the opposite way. Stretching into your spine.
Okay, Mom. Don't break your sides, mate. Scooch over. Scooch over.
You'll have to wait.
No, you're breaking my finger. You block it out. So bend your knee backwards. Good.
Slowly take your head back to the center.
One.
And then take your legs back to the center. Knees come into the chest. Hold.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, place your right foot down, left foot down to the ground. And then we're checking in with our spine once
Check
more.
this between
Lower back.
there.
See how it's doing.
There. Knocked out.
Extend your right leg straight on the ground, left leg straight on the ground.
Then this between.
And again, checking with the lower back, spine to see how it's doing.
There.
Notice any kind of changes from the beginning of the class. If your spine has released, lower back has released a little bit here. or
Hold this
released a
between your
lot.
legs. Hold this between your legs.
Okay,
Mom.
bending through the knees.
Okay.
And then one more time, we'll make our way into bridge. Cypress, can you get me the blue block or this one? That's
No.
fine. This is okay.
No, I need
Okay.
to put it between you.
Okay, put it between my knees.
It needs to go like this. That's
Thank
how it
you.
works.
Thank you. Okay, now bridge.
See
3
where the
times
Mom, see where
through
the
for a flowing
Mom.
movement.
see where the arm ones are?
Inhale up.
Yeah, that's where we.
And then exhale down. Engage your bandhas. Draw the navel in. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up
Okay.
and exhale down.
And
Okay, remove the block.
no, I need to move it. It's a
Okay, you do
bit.
it for me. Thank you.
I need to get.
And
This way.
our final pose, Shavasana. You may lie on your back, knees bent, or legs straight.
Let's
You
put
can
that.
roll over to the side
Put this.
or come into a comfortable seated pose. I will mute it so that you're able to have a little quiet without my son.
Okay.
So coming into Shavasana,
Okay.
your eye sockets are heavy
And
and your eyes
you need to
closed.
put that between. Put that between.
I will call you back when it is time.
Ooh.
Slowly coming back.
Okay. Get that block.
And wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers.
And you go to the back.
Noticing all the lovely little sounds around you. You're lying in your back. You can roll over to your right side to fetal and taking a moment. And when you're ready, making your way up to a comfortable seated position. Here I'm sitting on one block, so my hips are higher than my knees. Take that pressure off the knees. You can sit on 2 blocks also. And then placing your hands to your heart center. Thank you, everyone, for sharing your practice with me. I hope that the poses have helped you to let your lower back release, get some movement into our spine, pelvis. Namaste.